Hey, wake up! No sleeping on the job.
Hold on.
He's up.
Our audio. Our audio has disappeared.
Cracked.
Dang.
I think you broke me with that one.
Dang.
Problem is, the stream last him. This is his black today, yeah.
Speaking
All right,
of,
that's better.
Keanu Reeves, you know that there's serious talks about a Bill and Ted's 3?
Yeah,
I heard about that.
I mean, really?
And he's gonna do a what you call it? They're talking about doing another
Fior.
what's that show? What's that movie?
Oh, Fior.
Yes.
Third
Oh,
one.
I hope they do it.
All right.
One.
I've seen the first and second one.
So we are back. I don't know where the chat went.
Well, it's still coming up in
Yeah.
in the feed.
Okay.
I don't know why it's not coming up.
Damn it!
It's also not saying.
Mets fan for life 69. If that's Sean.
That's Steven.
No, that's Steven.
Oh, it's Steven. Okay.
All right, so just bear with us. The fucking for some reason the
There we go. Now it's.
the YouTube chat is just on the screen, and
No, we're good.
no, but we don't have this. We don't have it on the TV. So
Yeah, we'll be alright.
so the young gun is back.
That young.
He's gonna monitor the chat on the PT2K.
Oh, there.
Oh, there it goes. Ah, look at that.
Magic.
Amazing.
Shit happens.
All right, so we are back for the unprecedented Q&A. Obviously, like I said in the Facebook Live video, the opinion of our viewers and listeners, being the fact that we're, again, now on the radio, is a very huge deal for everything.
That it is.
We always like the criticism, as long as it's positive criticism, because if it's negative, we just want to rape your ass with a pineapple.
Chilies.
Yeah, and those are the fresh pineapples with the fresh barbs on the outside, not those ones that are limp.
Ah. That would hurt.
Do we really only have one viewer? That's why I said we only have one viewer.
I don't know. I guess I'll monitor it from my phone.
Hola, Roif.
Okay, so the fucking program froze, by the way.
That's nice.
So we're live, and I have no control over anything on this.
Oh, that sucks. No, there's more than that.
All right.
There's more than that. We're currently at 5.
Well, I'm watching it too, so it's only 4. Well, you're watching it too, right? So it's 3.
Hey, listen, shut up.
We got Fior. We got Steven.
Yeah, I gotta switch this around.
Oh, Maron!
Yeah, he took the fucking ringtone off.
That's half the basic, it hit her from the back and she falls asleep. Shit. Doesn't it?
All right, so
Hit her from the back. You nut. You turn around.
Now we're up to 7 now.
all right, so basically,
I put it in my phone.
Karasu is still gay.
Yeah.
Shut up, Carol.
He's always
Dude,
been gay.
you're Yag.
Called you Yag.
So basically, we're just hanging out. Again, like I said, that the show always needs some positive feedback from the listeners.
Hey, one comment says, show or.
Hey, bitches.
Hey, you.
Marlene is watching us while driving.
Oh, that's nice.
That's not safe.
Yeah, it's not safe.
But
At least she didn't back into a DMV.
Yeah, seriously. The fucking irony of that shit, huh?
46 years old.
The
Still don't
irony.
know, you're right in your
Don't
life.
get me started.
The irony.
Oh, he got the iron knee earlier when he got hit in the knee with the chair.
Oh, man, that fucking hurt. I'm not gonna lie, that shit fucking hurt.
Help!
all right,
What was
so
the whole line that you said?
basically,
We'll work into it.
Un towel.
if you guys have any questions, comments, possible show ideas, that's what we're here for. We're giving you guys the opportunity to
Make it your show.
interact. No, they can't make it their.
They can't make it their show.
First off, they can't make it their show because they're not here.
But we have to make him. We have to make them feel like they're in the room.
Yes.
And involved.
That's a better way to put what I was trying to get at.
Yes. And maybe we'll do a porn dance for you. I don't know. We didn't do that. We haven't done that in a while.
That's no bueno because there's no boobies in the room.
Well, then you'll just have to fucking put on a show for the viewers.
Hey Jim, I'm pretty sure you got some pretty nice stuff.
It's a sausage.
Believe it or not, I may have a belly, but I don't have boobs.
It has. It's like
That's
it's a
boring.
sausage. It's a sausage.
It is
fest.
boring. It's a sausage fest.
Sausage fest.
And that's weird because I fucking had sausage and peppers earlier.
But yeah, we're here.
My sister said first notion, more dragon titties.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so now that we're talking about this,
Dragon titties. We should go to a baseball game for the people.
that might be in the plans
Yes.
You
at
know
some
what?
point.
You know what would be very interesting if we did an episode from a baseball game.
All right, but you know what? There was
Field.
I'm serious.
this is
I believe it.
no, but this is a very interesting topic that it was kind of mentioned because now
I'm gonna say she wants to see a striptease at a few dollars.
somebody said something about dragon titties.
My sister.
Now,
Everybody want to know what's the origin of dragon titties.
well, it's not even. Well, I'm kind of drift off of that as the Yankees lost to the Orioles, by the way.
You can't win them all, I guess.
Let's discuss the store. Now we got a few viewers on the thing, and I think the store needs to be discussed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now last week there were 2 additional pieces in the store.
Mm-hmm.
There are now 10 amazing item designs in the store.
Yep.
Now everybody wants dragon titties to be an item, but we cannot offer dragon titties until we see production in the store.
I said the same. I've been saying that for the longest. I mean, listen. I'm like one of the people that's been purchasing majority of shirts, the bag and stuff like that. I mean, we have Marissa too. Do the same thing.
Bag.
Yeah, I use it for my mask and my my thingy.
I love how it's got the fucking the hoodie.
Yes, the hoodie
material.
material. Yes, it's sexy. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, we need more support with that right there. We need more people to start buying, like shirts. Cause listen, we'll put out a Dragon Titties T-shirt. However, no one's buying anything. Like, I mean, we listen, look, I'm not like running to you guys and put your head, hold you guys at gunpoint and be like, buy the shirt or else. We're not doing that. But we just basically want to promote the store as well because we got they have some good items. I mean, this man basically worked on these designs. I mean, he took his time out, no sleep. He had to basically leave his wife and children, behind, in a desert just to basically.
No, my children come with me all the time. All 5 million plus. They come with me.
You're busy dude.
That's a good fucking sperm count, by the way. Just to let you know that.
That's good. Unfortunately, mine got away, and he's 17 years old now.
On a very serious note, one of the things that comes with purchasing from the store and all that other great shit is it's not like it's going really into anyone's pockets. It's just going back into the show and to help progress the show and make it better for you guys. So, in a sense, if you really want to support the show, if you're enjoying the show, buy something from the store, even if it's something small.
And I'm gonna kind of point this out in the meantime.
Wait. Before you say anything, I'm sorry, Rick.
What?
Viewer just said a friend of mine saw your store and she said it's expensive. All right, listen.
Like the most expensive item on there is like $40.
Let me explain something. A lot of people out there buy a lot of expensive stuff that's name brand. For what? It's temporary. I mean, the t-shirts basically cost more. And then also, top it all, we have 15% off discounts. See, people basically talk about certain things are expensive, but would basically spend something that is expensive and it's just shitty as hell. The t-shirts he have basically, it's not a fact of basically, I mean, listen, look, it's people's prerogative if they don't want to buy anything from the store. It's their prerogative if you say it's expensive, but at the end of the day, you can get a discount. I mean, there's times where there's like 15% off or whatever percentage of whatever you buy, you get off. Not get off, but you get off. Like, who cares if it's expensive? Like, support. I mean, y'all basically will support some other shit that's expensive, and it's a waste of time, and get angry about it, but still put your money towards it. Happens? Yes, it does.
But you also have to understand, okay, now, she says it's expensive, okay?
Not you,
now,
you're. Damn.
But what I'm going to say is this, okay? First off, all of this artwork that's done on these shirts, okay, if I was personally producing these shirts, especially for the regular t-shirts, I'm charging you alone $25 for a one-sided t-shirt.
Yo,
that's already $3.50 off of what I would be charging personally.
Like real talk, like I mean, real talk.
These designs do not just freaking come out in 10 minutes.
No.
And say, okay, now I'm gonna put it on a shirt and I'm selling it to you. Okay. So the explanation that needs to be done is that these are all custom designs. First off, okay. Second off, the material that these shirts and hoodies and like the mugs, the ceramic mugs and stuff like that.
The water bottles and the pins.
Exactly. This is not all freaking cheap ass shit.
Nah, it's not. I mean, to be honest, you know what's so crazy? Even on Facebook, they have T-shirts that I bought T-shirts from Facebook.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know how much them shits cost? They cost
like 40, 50 bucks.
Not even. Well, yeah, but not that much. I would say about 30 bucks, 25, like the same amount as the T-shirts online.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hell, matter of fact, a band T-shirt alone is like fucking $20-something. I remember back then, years ago, it was like 20 bucks or like $10 for a fucking T-shirt.
Well, what about when you go to a fucking concert? They're $35, $40.
Okay, exactly. But now if you really want to go to an extreme, okay, one of my favorite brands that I personally love to wear are Affliction T-shirts, and those alone run 50, 60 bucks.
Yeah.
And they're fucking shit quality shirts that inside of a year the color fades on it, or they tear, or something like that. Okay, so if I'm only charging you $21.50 for a T-shirt, that's a drop in the bucket.
I'd give you a flyer.
And the other thing I'm gonna say is that, and I'm calling people out on this.
Call them.
I feel like I should. Okay. Oh, I'm waiting for my tax check. I'm waiting for my tax check. I'm waiting for my tax check. Guess what? April 15th, a week from this coming Sunday, your taxes are supposed to be due already. So if you haven't done them already, like I did it back in fucking January, you should have had your money already. So don't give me the BS that you're still waiting for your tax check because you were a lazy bastard and decided to wait till April 15th to cash your check to file your taxes. Okay? I don't want to hear that.
I mean, like, you just bought one T-shirt. It's not, dude, it's like...
Buy a fucking pit bandana.
Yeah, like...
They're fucking like $10.
Sean put it really well.
Guys, this bag alone is fucking 20 bucks. 20 bucks!
And it's worth it.
Ooh, baby.
I lower the prices. If I lower the price any more, then I'm not making any money, and the equipment for this fucking show goes down the toilet.
I mean, we're not twisting anybody's arm.
He had to spread his cheeks.
I mean, like I said, we were talking about before. You know, don't get us wrong. All of you guys out there have been absolutely like in the pocket and flawless with the support for the show. But don't just stop at what you're doing. There's more things to do, such as buy an item from the store. I mean, I'll be the first one to admit I have not yet at this moment purchased anything from the store. I'm not going to, you know, sit here and try to flatter everyone with a reason as to it. I'm just going to lay it as I haven't bought anything yet. But I digress from that. But like I said, don't let your support stop at just what you guys have been doing so far. Buy shit from the store. You know, you got pets, like Ricky said. Buy the little pet bandana. If you got a computer at your job, if you have like an office gig, get a mouse pad. If you drink fucking coffee on the go, get the travel mug. Anything. Just don't let the support stop at what you've got guys have done so far.
Now,
exactly.
There are things that, for example, now it was a discussion that only started happening as of yesterday, but we would like to have green screens. So you don't have these little freaking boxy fucking things going on that takes up half the designs from all the stuff that we put in the back of the screens.
Yeah.
Okay? All of these special effects would be better if we had a green screen. Green screens cost anywhere from 40 to 200 bucks with lighting.
And it's hard for us to be doing everything out of pocket the way we've been lately.
If we wanted to change camera angles, we need the funds to get fucking stuff for things.
She just put up a good.
Yeah, she did.
You need to bring the items to the show and show it to your viewers.
All right, you know what? She wants us to bring items to the show.
But you know what's so funny?
Then let her purchase one of each item that's in the store, and have it here the next time she's here.
Actually,
and she can model it off if she likes.
Actually, you're right. But to be honest, I mean, I just showed the bag just now. Hell, I've been a few times. I've worn a Painting Pipe Bomb T-shirt, which I wore in a commercial, and I wore the Muffin One T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? I've wore those T-shirts, and dude, like I've been promoting the T-shirts during the commercials. If you think about it,
yeah.
But it's a good suggestion, and I will smack your ass for that.
One thing I really want to
You gotta smack the ass that doesn't have the hematoma on it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right, one thing I
she has a third ass cheek right now.
That's okay. I'll plug that too.
One thing I really do want to point out is it's something that Sean does all the time, and Sean's one of those people that always, you know, like for example here he was talking about picking up a mouse pad, and it would be awesome to add to his forecast station. Like Sean's one of those people who
very
watches
dedicated.
The show. He's really dedicated.
Loyal, yeah.
He's always putting us out there.
Yep.
Even shit like that, and bringing people to the channel and stuff like that would help. What's it called? It would help stuff like the store. So even just posting us on your Facebook page.
Well, I also want to give a shout out to Jim Lenahan because his mother passed away recently.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
And
my condolences, sir.
I want to extend condolences from everybody here.
Moment of silence.
Moment of silence.
All right.
So, but basically, like now, a lot of people have. I took a break after last week's show.
That's some big arms. Damn. Jacked.
Who are you staring at?
Me. No, I'm on camera. I'm looking at what the fuck.
Oh Jesus Christ!
You just have a guy who fucking licks your own muscle, kisses your own muscle.
Nah, I can't do that. I hate that ego shit.
Oh, look at me! You kiss my own muscles. Like, why don't you just fuck it?
A lot of people have asked me. They said to me. Obviously, I got a lot of feedback from people that I talk to all the time.
What did they feed you?
They fed me a lot of questions, and I didn't have a lot of answers. A lot of people asked us for things asked me things about like our equipment. If we had the chances to upgrade a lot of stuff, add things, subtract things, add people, subtract people. There were a lot of questions that were asked of me last night, and if it were up to me and I had a fucking huge fucking bankroll, this whole entire room would be different.
Yeah.
It would be fucking full studio equipment. Everybody's got fucking headsets and fucking $300 microphones and a full blown out fucking gaming system here to be able to record and do all better effects or whatever.
Better cameras.
But again, you know, a lot of these things are done on a low budget. It's a legacy we will always have, whether we can't connect to YouTube or we have crappy fucking audio or a low-end fucking picture on our video. Like now, for some reason, I don't know why. It's a little fucking freaking out. Maybe it's because of high CPU usage, but again, it's not possible unless there's actual funding to the show. And I bring out this point here. We have the store for a reason. First off, it's better than Patreon. Okay? People have asked me, why have you not gone on Patreon and fucking run that?
I've noticed.
Okay.
Patreon is not as famous anymore as it was.
But here's my deal for Patreon though. Okay. Patreon, you add your money and get nothing back.
Yeah. With the store, you
you have the ability to get what you pay for.
And what's cool about the store that I'm seeing is that you can actually put out your own design, and they they actually they honor it. You know.
And you don't have to get the color shirt that it's on. You could change the colors.
Yeah.
They are currently updating this store. I get 5 emails a day from Spreadshirt.com saying, this has changed now. This has changed now. You don't have it only in your store, but it's also in the Spreadshirt market section, which will get your stuff out there a lot more. Okay? Stressing it enough by saying it. You can donate money if you choose, but in my opinion, I'd rather get something back for my money, something of good quality at least,
Right.
instead of just pissing your money away. Because if you're going to piss your money away on scratch-offs, guess what? You might as well just give it to me, because they're not all going to win.
Like, you know what it is? We're not looking to line our own pockets with the store.
That's nowhere near where it goes.
We want to put out as best of a show as we possibly can for you guys out there, as well as, you know, entertaining ourselves as well with the show. So we're not looking to line our own pockets here. We are looking to make a profit from the store with the merchandise to, like Ricky's and Carasso said before, upgrade the equipment, new programs, such and such, so we could put out a great, you know, upscale show for you guys each and every week.
Like Rick was saying, we're not gonna be one of those shows with, you know, $300 Blue Snowball microphones in front of all of us.
Not yet, at least.
Unless we grow exponentially, and that would help things like audio quality tremendously. Now, we're not asking you guys to go spend all your money away in the store.
You know something?
No,
you know,
$20 here, $10
You know
there.
something? Not to deviate off of the topic.
Go ahead.
Rick just mentioned something that kind of like hit a nerve in me just now. When they was like, you know, when they bombard him with the questions about who they take off the show, who they add or take off. I honestly, and I've been feeling like this for the longest, and I'm gonna be very honest, and I'm gonna come out and say this. I feel like I'm not a fan favorite. I mean, there's a lot of things that I say on the show, which I'm a person that I do speak my mind. You know, I have the mentality basically, I don't care what anybody says, whatever like that, but 99% of the time I don't. But I feel like sometimes I'm not a fan favorite because, I mean, even I know Jim and Rick, and of course seeing Ryan grow, but like I know everybody out there don't know me because, you know, they never hung around me. Some people on the page know me, you know,
but they only know you from what they see on the show. They don't know you off camera.
No. I know some people know me off camera.
No, I'm talking about like the ones,
you know,
who just know you
the
from the show.
But the ones like basically like, you know, don't really know me as much. Like, I may be goofy on camera sometimes. I mean, I'm goofy, whatever like that, but, you know, I shouldn't really explain myself, but there's more to me than basically just being goofy. Like, you know, sometimes, you know, I can get serious, and and some people please don't take me serious. But like I'm saying, I feel like sometimes I'm not necessarily a fan favorite. I feel like that sometimes because even when I first started doing the show, I thought I was like up there with you guys, and then I'm like, you know what? Let me just back off and shut up, and, you know, be the shadow that I am, that I've always been. You know, I just feel like that sometimes. Like I don't feel like I'm like one of the people that, you know, everybody would like. I feel like I'm like the douchebag that just say this, and, you know, I mean, even though some people basically, you know, what, you know, like I like when you know, like when Derek, he called me beefcake, you know, that's interesting. Like, at first I got a little offended because, you know, I didn't know what it meant, but then, you know, honestly, I didn't know what it meant, but then when I looked it up, I said, oh, and then, you know, that's how him and I became, you know, friends with him like that. But I mean, I am who I am. I am that I am, you know, plain and simple. You know, I've been very humble. I've always been humble. And like I said, you know, I feel sometimes that, you know, like I'm not doing my job. You know,
I know exactly how you feel with that.
I mean, but granted though, you know, I mean, I try to do certain things. I mean, you know, try to be funny. I try to basically bring, You know, I have different personalities when it comes to like talent, whatever like that. You know, the voices that you guys hear.
Yeah.
You know, but I sometimes, you know, feel like not everybody laughs. Sometimes, you know, I feel like I offend people. You know,
maybe they just don't get it.
Yeah, I mean,
you have a very old-fashioned style of humor.
Yeah, I mean,
there could be a lot of people out there who just don't understand our.
Well, some people just don't have their fucking heads out of their asses to realize that we're not here. We're here to entertain. Okay, we are not here.
Thanks, Sean. I appreciate that. I really.
We are not here spending time every Thursday to sit here and put somebody to fucking sleep.
Nah.
Because when I researched this whole thing in the beginning, in November 2016, when we had a fucking table of fucking 6 people eating at a fucking restaurant, I specifically said, I do not want to do something that is conformed. I do not want to be sitting here giving you boring scientific fucking bullshit. I do not want to do a sci-fi thing. I don't want to do, oh, I'm just going to read you the news thing. No, because that's fucking gay. Okay? I'm not going to lie. I'm serious. I listened to 7 recommended fucking podcasts. And all 7 put me to sleep in the first 10 minutes. Okay? We put, on average, a week, 30 different topics together. All week long that we sit there to discuss. It's in a private group. We leave here on Thursday nights. Everybody leaves the house on Thursday nights. And it's back to work on Friday. So for 6 fucking solid days, we are putting together the top fucking material that we can find. And like we said last week in the unprecedented one, so actually it was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks.
Okay? You guys don't see what gets put into...
Thanks, Jim.
All of these graphics that are up on the screen. In fact, the that rotating image thing that says that we're on TuneIn Radio, that says we're on fucking the PowerCast app, that we have an Instagram page, that we have the shop. There are avenues that are coming that nobody knows about. Okay? It is nonstop negotiations with fucking companies and trying to get audio and shit fixed. The countless hours of fine-tuning all this audio to go to all of these different platforms. Okay? In the beginning, it was just a camera and 2 microphones, and it wasn't as serious. It was like a joke. Everybody thought it was a fucking joke.
Like a hobby, basically.
It's not a joke anymore. This is a full-time job for me. Okay? Yes, Jim has a job. Karasu has got a job. This young gun here, the fucking 16-year-old,
got a job. That's
been up my ass for fucking a year and a half to start doing the stuff for this show, has a job and goes to school. Okay? It is 24/7 nonstop work for us to put on 2 hours worth of shows every week. And sometimes more than that. Like tonight. Okay? It's not a fucking joke anymore. And this is why we have this forum, I guess, that we release every Thursday night. Whether it's fucking him trying to abuse a microphone with a fucking iron, or him fucking promoting a fucking we're gonna come and hurt you because you want us to. Okay? I had to stop and come back. What? I don't even know.
See? I like Sean. Right. Sean wants me here.
All right. So
feel appreciated, again, Sean. Thank you.
We might sound like we're trying to bully you. Unfortunately, our EP is not here because she's the bully. And she's homesick with no Wi-Fi, so it makes it even worse.
No
but again, the point of it is that without your support, again, A lowly little fucking t-shirt costs you $21.50. $21.50. Affliction shirts go for 50 plus. And I see fucking dozens of those walking around in meathead fucking neighborhoods like Bay Ridge. So don't tell me that you can't afford $22 on a shirt. Where's the mask?
It's on the side, Jim.
We have a request for the mask.
Nah.
But understand where we're coming from. I mean, we have people that want to interview on the show. Some of them don't come free. Some of them we have to pay for.
Thanks, Enzo. Appreciate that.
So again, without that money, we can't have people on the show. It's very hard to get people to come on the show and interview and get their name out there, like Muggsy last week, who just did it for us for free.
Yeah, and Natalie
Natalina Corvino comes on.
Yeah,
she does that out of the kindness of her heart because she's a sweetheart.
Yeah, yep.
So
I wasn't here for that one.
Again,
I heard it on the yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much more I could even say.
I mean, I do want to, take a look at this topic because people like, the four of us sitting here and, some people who unfortunately couldn't be here. We were the ones who, started shit like this. Like, in general, like, what was it? Maybe like 6 or 7 years ago, you came to me and said, Ryan, look what I found. And it was, the logo.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been just snowballing ever since then. And to the point where we've put these shows on Thursday nights and we've got, the microphones and everything set up and all that other shit. Like, it's not something, well, it is something, that we do for fun, but it's something that we really do want to grow exponentially and would be, one of those things that we look to have a future for. Like, how many hours have we just sat here and, fiddled with shit to make a hair of a difference?
3 hours.
Like,
just about 3 hours,
like, even just to get, like, even shit like small promos recorded can be a pain in the ass sometimes. Like, when we were transferring everything over for the radio, we sat down here for a good, couple hours just trying to get audio and stuff right to do intros and stuff.
Like those credits, like first off the credits that we play with the warning label every time. That was a fucking 2.5 hour project right there. And then it was a 2.5 hour project because we had 2 people doing recording, and then there's editing and fucking sound adjusting and everything else, and that's there. 2 months ago, we were actually acting out our own commercials on the show. It wasn't a fucking breakaway commercial. It was us just doing a promo or a fun promo.
Yeah. Honestly,
and we piece all this shit together.
Honestly,
every week
with the voices that I do, it may sound weird, but I actually watch like for instance the Nigerian voice. Believe it or not, I used to get criticized on doing a Nigerian voice, like because I couldn't. It was like, oh, you don't sound Nigerian. You sound like this. You sound. But what I do is I would watch comedy shows with them, and I would watch certain movies, and I would try to emulate each and every voice. Like for instance, like my Indian accent.
Yeah.
The run I do like this. Why
are you talking like that?
What I would do, it's funny because one of my favorite comedians, Russell Peters.
Yeah.
He cracks me up, and I would watch him like over and over and get the idea of how to do the accent. I tell you with the bullshit, But I do that. The muffin meat accent. Basically, if you watch the show, it just came out of nowhere, and then Enzo liked it, and I'm like, you know what, that just sounds interesting. And then from then on, Muffin Meat was born.
It's just amazing how you just throw something out on one of our shows, or any one of us throws something out, and it becomes something. Like, think about it this way: you with the Herbert accent, like just spiraled into the Muffin Meat scenario.
And after that,
with the fucking my shoulders fucking shake,
shimmy, right?
And it's the Jimmy shimmy,
and also what you call the Sensei Haisha commercial. Like,
yeah,
it's funny because I was thinking about it, and you okay? No, I was thinking about it for the longest, and I was like, I said, I was just at work one time. I was like, because he told me to write down a whole bunch of stuff. So I said, I said, you know what? We need a school of unself-defense.
And Haisha.
And Sensei, and, you know, I just needed like a nice Japanese funny name, but I was like, Haisha. I said, okay. So then afterwards, you know, I had to basically do this. I am Sensei
And
Haisha.
you had to squint a little bit.
You're not Sensei Haisha.
I don't know if you look high or tired when you do that.
No,
Both.
I am not.
Both.
No, I am honorable. Just doing the honorable thing. You know, just like basically just change my voice. You know,
Teach you how to get your ass beat properly.
what I thought about more of doing when I was after doing commercials. I was thinking of like a Mad TV type of skit, but then you know, it'd be a little too long. But like with the commercials, like we do like different commercials, but it has to be funny. But I was thinking about because like me, I do like different voices. You know, everybody has their own thing, whatever like that. But you know, I was just thinking about it, and you know, I like doing it. And I'm still in the works of another commercial, which basically I may need a few items with that commercial. It's just gonna be funny as hell. I think it is because you never know what you have to come down with. Did you just farted, my friend?
Yes.
Oh my God! You smell like,
God!
you smell like spider.
You know, this
Get
would
the
be
smell out of
this would
here
be one of
now,
those times that
boy.
normally would play the fucking tone, and I just, you know,
Did you say expired curry?
Yes, I said it's spider.
Sounds
Yo,
gross. Damn, holy
It
shit.
smells like there's expired curry
but I mean,
emanating from your asshole.
Eliminate.
but the things that we've done, there's more comment. There's more on the way. I'm not gonna lie.
We just
But-
begun.
It's just, you know, like it costs time and it costs money.
Well, actually, to say more to come, you tell a female that more to come. You know,
More to arrive.
Grab the iron.
more to come.
That's why I said that. So it was more. That's coming up there. We have a phone call.
Hey.
The only thing is we don't have a Bluetooth speaker because it died.
Fuck.
Hey, Cal.
Hey, yo.
Oh my goodness gracious. Why do you have to make the smart to stand out over here? You have to put the stuff that is like, oh, fire carry on.
Yeah, you
Hey,
hold
listen,
that.
Oh my
they-
goodness, it doesn't smell like curry.
Listen, Jimmy smells like some very rotten curry.
Yes,
Oh my goodness gracious. Why does it smell like the hot curry?
Because his asshole just remanates of the rotten curry. It's very bad. It's very bad.
But you know what's funny though? Like I was saying, like you know, with the voices, like I'm not gonna lie, you got a lot of people basically who become very, you know, a little offended. But it's just like I said, it's something that, and to be honest with you guys, I'm not gonna lie. This show is like it's like going to a bar. Dude, would you fucking texting me? Female. Anyway, now every time when I come to this show, it feels like I'm going to a bar. Like I just want to just sit down, relax, unwind, and drink. You know what I'm saying? But
Are you
instead of
trying to say we make you drink?
no fool.
No, he's trying to say that he drinks to forget the smell of the hot curry emanating from your ass.
No. What I'm trying to say is
works.
like, you know, like it's like it's this place, this shows a stress reliever for me because I mean, we get stressed out at work and you know we all work and stuff like that. We get stressed out and when we come in Thursday, it's like, oh my God, this is so cool. Like it's like this is like the drink that you just don't want to. You just want to keep sipping on and don't finish it until it's closing time. Closing time.
There you
Time
go.
for you to get the fuck out the bar now. I know.
It's not that time yet. It's almost
Want
there.
to make it home. Make it home, bitches. You know, but
Bitches.
I'm just saying, you know, and that's how the song goes. But it's fun.
Yeah.
No,
but in all seriousness, I can honestly, but Karasu now understands what it's like to do a production because he knows with my work with Ruin Who, and he knows
Oh, yeah.
when I work with WTF TV.
Yeah.
So now Karasu knows firsthand what it's like to be with some type of production. And he loves it. And he has my full support, as I mentioned in a live Facebook live video that I made
Yeah.
to support you guys. So he now knows what it's like, and because right now I should have been on a plane to Denver to do Exotica this year, but you know that's a whole other story. I'll be there for Chicago and Miami. You know, famous plug right there. But
What is this?
but huh?
What is this?
What is this? The
He's
zebra
playing with my zebra cake.
Why would you bring the zebra cake here?
I have to beat the zebra cake.
don't do it. Do not do it. Do not do it. Listen, I do not want it. We do not need to start this shit. Do not do it. Ah! Do not do it. Ah!
No, Carol, we have a new thing now. It's with the iron. It's basically.
No, but
No.
Oh god.
No.
Do
and
it
for
out!
some odd reason,
Die! Die!
and for some odd reason, Enzo even is a fan of my own thing. Enzo loves it when I do my voice acting myself.
Yes.
Even Jim fucking loves it.
I love that. Are you kidding me? Absolutely love that.
My sister looks up to me.
Especially when you start talking in Spanish and you go like extra fast when you talk.
You're kind of short. Are you sure she doesn't look down?
No, I'm taller than her. We're actually neck and neck.
By the way, he's Enzo's mocking you. Let you know. He's
I
mocking you.
just said, "What is this?" with a cake emoji.
What is this?
What is this?
What is this?
What is this?
What
Yeah.
is this?
All right, I think we kind of,
Carol, you gotta use the Febreze. Get out!
I think we've kind of said our piece, don't you think?
Yes.
so.
We
All
said
right.
our P's and Q's and
All the other
All right, so to everybody that's still on watching, definitely I know Fiore's watching because she can't get off her third ass. Enzo's still watching. I'm not sure if Jim Lenahan's watching or Marlene is watching because she's home watching fucking
Jersey Boar.
crappy whores.
Yep.
I hate that fucking show. All right. We're actually gonna jump off. Go grab a bite to eat.
Yeah.
And get back to work again because now we have more promos to shoot. We have more commercials to shoot. Like I said, once the cameras go off,
Kiss my ass.
Which one? The third one?
the first, the second, or the third.
How's that porn gig going?
I want to put it in your ass.
Fiora, how's that porn gig
You know
going?
what, Enzo?
Hey.
I think we could arrange something for that.
It's only 7 people. If you can get me 7 people, I'll give you the shirt. How about that?
Oh, we owe Marissa that shirt too.
Yes, that's
Yes.
it's in production.
Oh, I have her address.
as soon as
we can send
as
it
soon as
out.
my ink shows up.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing that the show needs is ink.
Dude, Fiora said you can kiss all 3.
I need I need like
I want to
3
put it in all 3 of
I
yours.
need a vat of fucking Vaseline stuff. No porn coño.
He said Vaseline.
Anyway,
No porn cono.
it won't fucking
Cono
No
means
porn
fuck.
coño.
yeah.
No porn.
Okay.
No
But,
porn fuck.
But in all seriousness,
Nerp.
what's it called?
All right, so we're gonna actually jump off. Go get some food.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm actually gonna stay to the well. I have an hour and 36 minutes, but I'm actually staying to the No Meat Friday. So
Zebra
No me.
so
Friday.
we'll be back next week. Everybody enjoy their weekend. Spread the word.
Spread the cheek.
Because now there's more platforms to be there, and to go for, and catch you all guys next week. It won't end.
You can't end the stream.